I was thinking about you earlier today, actually. Okay. Through thought transmission, dear, not through third eye. Okay, so what question? Not the papers, I hope. You're not grasping about seeing past the papers. You're too hyper focused on them. Just your Virgo, yeah? I thought you was coming to see your mother or you soon. Anchor, I don't do interview questions anyway. If you look at the top of the chat, you will see, and also it's paid readings only, my lovely. Hello, Jess, my lovely. Yeah, that's fine, Jess. Like you had before. Oh, well, that's what you get. Look, a reading will only reflect back your current energy. So remember, when I do a reading, I will, because I know about consciousness, that I will say, this is where you are in your current energy. You need to shift out of it. And this is what he's telling you here. Okay, you've got to be on your mental diet because you're going backwards. Okay, the Queen of Swords, she cuts out. Swords are your thoughts, and he's telling you, cut those thoughts out. Okay, be vigilant with your thoughts. Sometimes their higher self will come through and tell you what you need to be doing to allow their energy in. And other times they will tell you what's going on. But he's telling you here, you know, watch those thoughts. You're only, remember, there are no punishments. There's no shame or guilt in your imagination, only those that you impose upon yourself. So you're only screwing it up for yourself. Exactly. She's only picking up on your fears, and let's see what's happening. And even if he was getting married, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if he had 20 wives. You will shift realities to where you get your perfect version. That's the whole point of it. Okay. There is movement behind the scenes. There's things going on, and movement. Getting more balanced. He wants you to be more balanced, so get balanced. And being more secure within yourself, okay? So being more secure within yourself. Let's look at what's next. Sorry, I mean, you know, going forward. Yeah, here straight away, you know, decisions, but you're the one driving the chariot. You're the one that is in charge of what happens in your reality. Okay, no one else. Everybody is just a reflection of you. So everybody will reflect what's going on inside you, your thoughts and your feelings. Okay, so are you going to focus on the positives or the negatives? It's your choice. You're driving the chariot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, the lovers, think lovingly. Okay, keep in the loving energy. No, I get all the love, romance, passion, and commitment and devotion that I want from my SP. We are a beautiful, loving couple together. We live happily and blissfully together. Okay, whatever that is lining up, your inner talk has to line up with what you want. Reconciliation. There you go. Someone from your past is returning to your life. But love yourself first. Loving yourself, because you are love. There's nothing outside of you that is love other than yourself, because everybody reflects you back to you. Yeah, you know, look at you here. This lady has the key in her hand. Oh, which door shall I go in? You know, it's your choice. It's always your choice where you're going in your reality. Nobody else's. So let's look at some advice. 2 cards for advice. Yeah, you know, let go of the past. Again, you know, just a simple thing. I don't identify with the past. Observe and watch where your thoughts are going. And when you catch that it's going towards something that you don't want, say, no, enough. I don't identify with that version of me anymore. This is the new story and this is what's happening. We've had this little discussion, old negative Nancy, okay, and we've decided that this is what's happening and there's no other way. This is it. End of. Okay? And stop looking outside of yourself. Trust in your own power. Yeah, then you will have your victory and success. Okay, so let the past go, then you'll have your victory and success. So stay focused. Okay, look at her. She's got her eyes closed. It's on the Ace of Wands, which wands are your passion and desires. Okay, and she is only focused on what she wants. You cannot have what you want if you are not aligned to it. Okay, so keep that in mind, my lovely. What's that one there? Look, he's yours. Look at that one left out over there for you to look at. He's yours. He's yours only. Align only with the wanted version of him that is showering you with love and affection and appreciation and devotion and commitment and all the love, romance and passion that you want. Line only with the story that you want. Put the work in. Okay, look at these cogs. Spirit is showing you this to show that these cogs, if you don't oil them, they will seize up. Okay, energy needs momentum. If you are driving a car, you need to keep your foot on the accelerator, on the gas pedal. If you are riding a bike, you need to keep pedaling to stay upright and to stay balanced. Put the work in. Yes, my lovely, when you're ready. Believe as well. You know, this card has come out to show you, your imagination creates. Just like children, in your imagination, you are safe. Okay, there's nothing to fear in there. Only the old punishments and the limitations that you're putting on yourself in there. Your imagination creates. Everything that is in 3D that was made by man, written, sung, painted or whatever, was born first in somebody's mind. Everything comes from the mind. Okay, Jess, let's have a look at September for you. Is there somebody's, Jess, for you, is there somebody's birthday, a woman's birthday in September? It may not be a woman, it may be you here, worrying about the financial side of it. Here. Let's bring in some others. Okay. Are you worrying about the financial side of it? Oh, I do. Is this the friend you were on about in the mentoring session? Come to think of it, now that you're saying it is. Yeah, again, financial constraints, worrying about the finances of it in some way. Or there could be a financial issue around it. So again, it's your reality. Shift it. I get to have an amazing holiday or trip or birthday with my friend. Right, okay. The travel is there as well. Yeah, you'd rather it was at home than traveling. Yeah, okay. Really, we do have caring connections here, but I feel this is with that friend. You know, things will be okay. I just feel that things will be okay. Don't worry about it. See yourself as going. Imagine you've been and gone. You've come back, and you're telling a friend about it in your head. Okay, you know, yeah. How was your trip? You know, how was your friend's birthday trip? Oh, amazing! It went really well. Really enjoyed it. Blah 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 blah. Um, let's pull one of these out of interest. I like to add, you know, oh, it was amazing. It was perfect in every way. You know, everything was amazing. I really enjoyed it. Food was great. Company was great. This card here is stay connected. Okay, we are all born connected to spirit, often known as the divine source. Yet many of us the light's catching it. Yet many of us have a tendency to pull away from that connection as we journey through life in the physical world. Now is an important time to reconnect to the source. You know, every day I am connected to divine and to divine source and my higher self. Okay, so stay connected. You're a soul with a body, not a body with a soul. Remember that, okay? There's your energy, your pure energy. When your body goes, you go back to energy. So connect, use that energy is what they're trying to tell you through that. Again, for you, you know, let go of any past issues. I don't identify with that Jess anymore. This is the Jess that I only identify with. Again, it's your decision. You're the one in charge of driving the chariot. Which way are you going to go? Are you going to let the positive or the negative drag you off? Okay. You're in control of your negative and positive thoughts. For the whole of September, and especially, you know, stay focused on the love that you want in your life as well. You know, bringing in that loving energy and loving yourself. Self-love, yes. Remembering to love yourself as well. But Spirit is wanting you to know that, remember, this is a journey, your life's journey and your soul's journey for growth, okay? And she's dangling a watch here. So we're not looking at the time, okay? It takes as long as it takes for you to grow and for you to shift, okay? To sort of transcend, if you like, uplift your life and expand your life as well. But just mainly that trip is the main focus, and perhaps some other financial things outside of that, but you know, during September. But just, you know, no, I get all the money I want. I get all the wealth and abundance that I want. I am rich. So yeah, have a lovely time. I'll probably see you around in the Instagram or chats anyway. That's my dog, by the way. Yes, I know it's, I didn't expect to see you on here anyway, Addison, but happy birthday, my lovely. Enjoy. It's pretty quiet tonight, so don't worry, no rush. There is no list at the moment. It's very quiet tonight, my lovely. It's paid readings only, though. It's not free readings, my love. As there's no moderator, I must put in. This as well. There we go. Hello, my lovely. Okay, Alicia. And what's your question, my lovely? Just pop your question in the chat, Alicia. If we can't see it, if I can't see it, then you just type it out in rows, okay? Just like 1 or 2 words at a time. What's coming towards me? Just what's coming towards you in general? Or in or I? Okay, I've got what's coming towards me, I. In general, in love, in September. In love, okay. Okay. I'm not getting anybody who's committed. Are you in a relationship at the moment? Alicia, are you in a relationship at the moment? Or do you have somebody in mind? Because I'm getting an apology here. Or somebody coming forward. It's either somebody coming forward apologizing to you, and we do have hostilities. So it may be somebody who you've had an argument with or falling out with here. It may be that somebody comes forward and you act a bit, they might seem a bit hostile towards you, or you might be a bit hostile towards them. But there's hostilities here and following your intuition. We also have courthouse. So if there's no sort of things going on, this comes out in relationships if somebody needs to get sort of separated from somebody, or there could be legal things. I don't go into legal things, but if not, just things being favourable, because it is the scales of justice on the top. We do have unrequited love, so it may be somebody that you think either doesn't love you, or you might not be as interested in them as they are in you. Okay, but we do have union as well, so I feel from the tone of this that it's somebody that you've had a falling out with, okay, more because of this apology coming forward, and you thinking that they don't love you when they do, in other words. I don't feel it's anybody new. I'd be very surprised if it is somebody new from this. You know, you wouldn't meet somebody new and be hostile towards them straight away. You might be. Or they might be hostile towards you, I suppose. Not a lot from this in 6 cards. That's the trouble. When it is 6 cards, it's very limited. So let's just pull one more advice for you. I can't tell you any details because I don't have a particular person that's come out, like, you know, a character. It's just saying that there is some kind of an apology after hostilities, unrequited love, where I get that more that you think that this person doesn't love you, or they think that you don't love them, but then we've got the union, the two of you coming back together or being together. 2 of you coming together. Again, it could be somebody you already know. It could be somebody who is new coming in. Perhaps you start off on the wrong foot. But things calm down as you get going. Other advice for Alicia? Anything else for Alicia, please? Yeah, the past. So I feel that it's somebody from the past. It may be saying don't let past situations come in, like if you self-sabotage relationships or tend to sort of self-sabotage, Spirit is saying don't. It's either somebody from your past, you know, the past is a minute ago. It doesn't have to be long distance past, or don't let the same past issues come in to any relationship that you perhaps been through. We sometimes, what Spirit is trying to say is we sometimes form patterns, like we go from relationship to relationship with the same behavior patterns, and we see the same things reflected back from them. Like some people, for example, will say, I never find the perfect person. I always have shitty relationships. Okay, we tend to go through the same patterns. So Spirit is saying with this, either it's somebody from your past coming in apologizing, where you thought that they didn't love you and they do, or vice versa, and or it's just not letting the past cycles in relationships destroy this one that comes in. You might have to listen back to it for it to sink in there. When I'm channeling spirit, I sometimes talk quite fast because I talk fast. Yeah, things have got to be more peaceful. There can't be this hostilities. So, for example, if it's somebody that you've known before and they come back in your life, or somebody that you've just fallen out with and things start to go again, things need to be more peaceful between you. All right, definitely, yeah. I think when I'm still live, you can drag it back a bit to hear your reading. It's not frozen, I'm just still. Can always tell by the candle flickering. If you can't get to your reading, Alicia, while I'm live, you might have to wait till I've come off the live and catch up with it then. Yes, Sigma, it's just very quiet at the moment. You can, my lovely. I haven't got a moderator on because it's her birthday today, so she's out having fun. But it is very quiet anyway. But yes, I will just put this back in as I've got no moderator, and this. Before you get a reading, just make sure it's not any of these things, my lovely. Okay. Yeah, put it on the paper. It is recommended that you do that. Hello, Roberta, my lovely. Okay, so it is going to be somebody new then. Okay, maybe then that Alicia Spirit was saying that nobody will come forward until you've dealt with that in some way. Let's see if we get anybody new. Is there anybody new coming in? Wasn't those I wanted. Yeah, it's coming out again pretty much the same here. So let me just pull in some more of these. Mm-hmm. No, it's still coming in about the same. Sometimes you see, sometimes spirit won't bring somebody forward until you, so that you don't go through the same cycle, because it's nobody else's job to make you happy, whole, and complete. That's something that you have to have within yourself. Okay, love is a bit like a recipe. You are the main ingredients. You're the main vegetables, the main cuts of meat. Okay, people in your life are here to enhance your life. They're not here to make you happy, whole, and complete. It's not their job. Okay, it's not another person's job to be your drug or your fix or your crutch. So again, spirit is saying you need to turn your back on the emotions that may be dealt with by, that have come from family, in your past childhood, or family issues here again, maybe from a father figure, or maybe just from a previous relationship that really hurt you. Okay, but again, these arguments that you have in relationships, there's some healing that needs to be done within yourself. Okay, healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It doesn't have to be your parents, it's just letting go. Okay, when you're judging, when you're criticizing, when you're arguing either in your head or with other people, okay, you're in that judgment, and that is not from love. So again, it could be that this person is like a father figure or somebody that you've had an issue with before. It could be that this person is going to come forward and offer you things, but again, you're going to go back into the same cycle and it will fall apart. So really really look at what caused the issues and let it go. Make peace with it, spirit is saying. Okay, make peace with it. If you like, they're drawing me to a card in this deck. Yeah, that and another one that they're trying to bring me to. Where is it? Here. Okay, and funnily enough, both of these cards are on green, which is healing energy. Okay, so we have forgiveness. Spirit's guiding me to draw these cards out for you. Holding on to resentment and anger is preventing or even suffocating your spiritual growth. Resentment is one of the strongest and most damaging of human emotions. The act of forgiveness in its own right is equally incredibly powerful, and it has the capacity to heal and transform. And this one, relationships. Why? Because relationships are just mirror images of your own life. How you feel and treat yourself, as well as how you react and respond to different situations and people around you, is to be aware that every relationship is an opportunity for soul's growth. Okay, so what Spirit is saying here to you is that they do want to push somebody forward to you, but you need to come make peace with the past, or else this person coming forward, I'm not getting any details about them yet, so I don't feel it's particularly close. It is somebody who wants to offer you love, but if you go and push them away, the relationship will end. Okay, so again, Spirit is saying it is up to you. Let me just pull in one of these as well for you. You know, do you want another failed relationship, is what Spirit just said in my ear. So let go of what's happened in your past, heal yourself, come to terms with it, make peace with it, whatever it takes. Because if you don't, then the next relationship and the relationship after that and the one after that will all go the same way, is what they're saying. Okay, because again, they are reiterating that it's nobody else's job to make you feel happy, whole and complete. It's your job. Final message for Alicia, please, my lovelies. Yeah, what are these? Trust and release. Okay, so really releasing all the old story and trusting, learning to trust as well. Okay, what happened, the Spirit is saying what happened, there is only now in time and space. Every second going forward is a blank canvas. Okay, so when you are you're the only one what happened didn't happen today, is what Spirit is saying. So you're the one that's bringing in all that hurt and all that pain, and if you think of every second going forward like a blank canvas, so every second going forward, when you think about love and relationships, you are painting on a negative, a nasty nightmare situation. Okay, so you're going to see the old story playing out. I do have another channel. If you go to my front page on this channel, you will see that. Let me just get rid of that person, which will explain about how to let go of the old story, if you like. MBB, why aren't M and I in a romantic relationship? They're not wanting me to do it that way. They wanted me to use these. Okay, Addison. Hope you had a nice time. Okay. Okay. A couple of things that I'm getting out here. We've got here that there may have been friends or influencers around. So it could be that you were talking to your friends and they had a negative impact on it, you know, like saying to you, what do you want to go out with him for, or he's no good, or whatever. Or it could be that he has people who he hangs around with and he said something and you picked up on that and you know, thought negatively about it. Also valuing yourself, knowing that you're good enough, be confident as well. Perhaps you weren't very confident. Perhaps your thoughts as you were going sort of through this was like, you know, does he find me attractive? Do you think, you know, he'll want to go out with me? You know, was it very negative talk or was it very positive? Okay, that because we're getting here that your sort of thoughts were all over the place, this cluttered mind here. So Spirit is saying if you want him, then attract him towards you. Okay, and how you do that is because we're all connected by energy. We are all nothing but energy. Our human form is just like a vehicle driving our energy around. Okay, we're all connected to each other. And also when you can either repel or attract. So if you're thinking negatively, like what went wrong, or if you were in a negative frame of mind, putting yourself down or poo-pooing the relationship before it even took off, okay, then I thought he might be a wolf in sheep's clothing. Yes, exactly. Okay, and this is like sneaky. You didn't trust him, and so your mind went all over the place and you didn't feel confident enough. And Spirit is saying if you want him, then to start attracting him back by, in your thought process, he was very nice, he's very charming. If you want to, okay, if you don't feel that physical attraction and you don't feel that you can ever trust him, then don't bother. Okay, but if you get that sort of peace within you, it is worth waiting for. But value yourself more as well. Look at why you thought he was a sheep in, you know, sometimes we just assume things instead of knowing the facts as well. So it's more a case that you self-sabotaged it in your thoughts. That's why. Nothing from him really. He was quite sort of balanced about this as well. So just really try and think back to what thoughts that you were having, because your thoughts get projected out and other people reflect them back to you. They have to carry out the part that you've given them. Okay. It may be that you heard something about that how he's treated somebody before, okay, and you reacted to that and you kept that belief in place, so it didn't stand a chance, so to speak. Or it could be that you've been hurt before by somebody, so you thought, you know, what if he hurts me? But he, you know, he is reliable. By getting this card, I know that he's okay. So whatever you've heard or whatever happened or whatever his suspicions is, I feel on your part that you've either been hurt before or you didn't want to get hurt, so you sort of self-sabotaged it. Okay, my lovelies. Look. Paris, I think your payment is JT. Yes, it is. So Paris, this is yours. Is your question on there? No, what's your question, my lovely? Never mind, my lovely. Each to their own opinion. How is the Pisces energy towards me currently? I am a professional reader. I have, and a personal mentor. I have been doing readings for over 30 years, my lovely. Right, Paris, this is yours. Pisces towards you. Are you in contact with your person? Is he with somebody else here? No. Okay. Okay, well, I'll tell you what the cards are when they come out, my lovely. Come on. Right, okay. I've clarified each of those top ones. So let's bring in here the Three of Cups. Now, the Three of Cups can be third parties, you know, somebody else involved, or it can be that you're wanting to meet up with him or he's wanting to meet up with you. The reason I was concerned was because of, or was looking at the cards as they were, was because this card is things hidden from you or him trying to shield you from something. And then we had attachment, attached to something. So, you know, if that was a third party, then he's sort of shielding you from them. But there's that attachment there still. If there's not, then, you know, perhaps you're wanting to meet up, perhaps you're wanting him to come and see you or whatever, but he's, there's something going on there that it's like it's not really happening. When I clarify the meeting up, if it's not a third party, he's sort of trapping himself with his negative thoughts here, or his thoughts are sort of trapping him. There's some kind of trapping going on there. With the mushroom, we've got him weighing things up. Perhaps, you know, it is on a pentacles. It could be the cost of coming to see you. The attachment is really think about what you want. And again, him taking action here. So it's a little bit, in his energy is all over the place. His energy is really up and down. In the energy between the, you know, in the relationship itself is quite, again, him sort of perhaps talks, or there's distance between you in miles. I mean, you know, kilometers, not in how you're acting towards each other. So there is this sort of wanting to see each other, meet up, feeling like you've hit the jackpot, and so does he. It's safe for you to love, open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. And we've got here, it's written in the stars. Again, we've got that sort of, you know, the love is there. But again, you're still sort of looking out across the water here. So 2 cards looking out. You know, do you live in a different place to him? Would he have to come and, you know, travel to see you, or would you need to travel to see him? The relationship itself is okay, but there's something here that he's very caught up in his thoughts, or there's something that's either financially or just up and down in his emotions here. No, we live in the same place. Then I don't know why you're both sort of, are you wanting more from the relationship and you're not getting what you want because he's all over the place? Perhaps his energy is telling you to look at where your thoughts are. Are your thoughts keeping this stuck as well? You know, from going forward, your thoughts are living things. Your thoughts do create. Okay, so look at where your thoughts are going when you think about the relationship or you think about him, because there's certainly something that is keeping this from being how you want it to be here. His energy is all over the place. Yeah, but he will just reflect back to you where your thoughts are. People are a reflection of you and your thoughts, okay? Yes, we can trigger people. We can push their buttons, but they are, you know, it's your thoughts that create in your consciousness. So if you're not seeing much movement, things aren't moving forward. A lot of swords are coming out, which means that your thoughts are also not in alignment with what you want. So when you think about him, when you think about the relationship, how are you thinking about it? Is it lining up to, you know, I feel so safe in this relationship. I feel so loved and adored by him. I feel that we're totally devoted and committed to each other. We're such a happy couple together. Or is it, he's doing this, he's doing that, he's not giving me this, he's not giving me that. Look at where your thoughts are. Okay, is what Spirit is saying here. It is safe for you to love him, but again, we're all connected by energy. And what does it say here? Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Okay, remember, it's nobody else's job to make you happy, whole and complete. People are only here to enhance your life, not be your drug or your fix. Okay, so really look at what negative thoughts you think when you think about him, when you think about the relationship, like, oh, he's just not committing to me, this is just dragging on and on and on, then it will continue to do it. What you focus on grows. So focus on what you do want, okay, and not what you don't want. Perhaps you think he's keeping something back from you, and you're just thinking negatively about it. Okay, Madhura, how does she feels for me? No contact for a while, long distance. I've cut off my energy too. Well, you haven't cut off your energy. Spirit is saying it because your thoughts are energy. So if you're asking a question about him, you're still thinking about him, so you're still connected. Just like when you think about a friend or your parents or somebody or a family member and they ring you and you're like, bloody hell, I was just thinking about you. Or you ring them and they were like, oh, I was just thinking about you. We're all attached by our thoughts. Cut off as in I don't respond to it. Oh, right. Okay, sorry. Spirit read that bit and they were like, no, you're still attached. We're all attached by energy. Right. Ash. Yeah, okay. That's fine. Okay, I can see where this is going. Okay. They want me to show you that one as well. Well, the romantic feelings are definitely still there. Okay, on both sides. And he is really struggling. He's not happy without you. He is going through some healing. Also, for you, his higher self is saying that if you want this relationship to come back around, then you need to send out loving energy from your heart. Okay, so when you think about him, sending love and light and happiness and health and peace, okay? Because you're very much caught in your negative thoughts, which are just trapping you in this mental prison of yours. You're going over the old stories. Spirit is saying as well that you keep looking at how much longer is there going to be any movement. How, you know, you're focusing on time as well. So things can be solid between you. Okay. He's not happy, believe me. I don't care what bullshit he's putting on there, but he's not happy. My lovely, anything on social media, anybody, you know this by now, anybody can post that they're having a fantastic time to make things look good in their life when it's shit. Okay, that's why when I'm mentoring, I say don't look at social media. Okay, you can put down roots together, things can be more solid, but Spirit is saying you're the one riding around. Your happiness is in your hands. Okay, so put it this way. I had somebody who came into the chat a couple of weeks ago who said this. I've got it on my phone. Let me just read it out because she was in no contact for 2 years. Hi Sophia, my SP finally contacted me after 2 years and now moving in with me. All of your readings were spot on with what you said he was going through, and you said we would be living together. But I had been saying to her in the readings that if you want to get the relationship back, then you have to shift your energy and your thoughts to as if you're in a loving relationship. Okay, so I said to her, did you do that? She said, yes, I let go, started working on myself and felt he was already mine regardless of what was happening in the 3D. Okay, I also said, did she work on herself, loving herself, healing and that? And she said, yes, I feel happy whether he is here or not because I feel much more secure. Okay, so the feelings are very much there. He is definitely struggling with things and he's definitely not happy, okay, with where he is. Send that loving energy out to him and healing energy, and not going in your thought process of all the old horrible story. Okay. Yeah, just every time you think about him, just say, no, you know, love and light I send you. Have an amazing day today. Energetically, we're all connected by energy, okay? Yeah, let it go. Let it go. When you're holding on to resentment and anger, okay, then you're just going to get the same back, okay? You're not going to see any movement. So deal with it in your head. deal with it, and then look at why you want him back as well. Okay, a lot of times we have to look at why you want that person back. If you feel you got nothing from it, then why are you wanting something back? It is unfinished. There is still very much a connection there towards you, and you towards him, but you're not going to get it back in until you, like that other woman did that I teach in the mentoring. It's about shifting your energy and lining up with what you want. If you were in a happy, loving relationship with him, you wouldn't be slagging him off in your head. Okay, so what you want, the 3D is just old thoughts playing out. 3D is an illusion, if you like. We think it's real, it is not. Okay, so when you are, what's real is your thoughts that you're having in your head. Your dominant thoughts about him and the relationship is what gets reflected out, pushed out and reflected back. So that's why that woman shifted her thoughts to lining up with, no, we're in a loving, happy relationship. Oh, of course he loves me. We are a beautiful couple together. I get all the love and affection and attention I want from him. And she kept in that story, and that had to be pushed out and reflected back. So now he's moving in with her. I do have the Get Them Back playlist. If you want to go and listen to that as well. So, who's the other one? Okay, where is Denise? And what is your question, my lovely? Okay. Okay, let me just clarify this first card because that could be a couple of things. So I'll clarify with this. Okay. He's definitely heartbroken. Okay, either you broke his heart or he is heartbroken at not being together. He is trying to keep busy here. But with this Five of Swords, either he found out something he didn't like, so perhaps something you did, or other people were interfering, and he's putting his foot down with them now. Okay, he's not having any of what they're saying. So either people interfered and it broke down that way, or something, he found out something or suspected something or was just like over jealous or whatever. Okay, but he is heartbroken. He is trying to keep busy here. We have mature woman here, so I don't know whether you're older than him or whether you've matured through this, or there was a mother or an older woman interfering here. Spirit is saying clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So the sooner you decide what you want in your head, then the sooner parents interfered. Okay. He is sort of standing up to them, but it could, because he is heartbroken. Okay. But clearly decide what you want, because we're all connected by energy. So when you decide, yeah, he's the person I want. Okay. Then you will shift your energy towards, sending out loving thoughts towards him. We do have rebirth, okay, or birth, so things growing between you again. But stop looking, okay? The how and the when is never your job. All you need to do is start to shift into the loving energy as if you were back in that loving relationship. Okay, talking to him, inner conversations, I love you and I know you love me, and because our energy and our thoughts, your thoughts are living things and your thoughts get pushed out. Okay, so just send that loving energy out. This isn't finished. There is, the chance for the two of you to be together. He's definitely missing you. Okay. Yeah, there's definitely feelings still there. So I see no reason why this can't come back around. I don't do timings, my lovely, so I can't tell you when. Anastasia, my lovely. Anastasia, are you in contact or no contact? Okay. I thought so. Okay. Did you have an argument? First card out is arguments or a tiff or a misunderstanding. Perhaps there was arguments with other people. Okay. Perhaps you're just arguing in your head with him. But there was a misunderstanding. Okay, that's why then. Was it something he said or what you said? Because we have the beast here with the sharp tongue. So it's either something he said that you misunderstood or something you said that he misunderstood in a sharp way. It's got a sharp tongue. Or something was said that one of you didn't like. He'll be back. Don't worry. He'll be back. He's feeling miserable. He's really thinking about you. He's going to come forward. Just keep believing in this. When he does come back, then make sure of how you react to things as well, okay? But we do have your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. So it's not over. He will be back. He is missing you. Just keep believing in this. Shoot the bed. Yeah, don't worry about it. The only card that faced upwards out of all of them is, you know, stop worrying about this. He will be back. 2 cards, the same, Knight of Cups. He'll come back in, offering you love. He's really thinking about you. He's missing you. He's miserable without you. He's really thinking about you here. Just give him his space at the moment. Spirit just said to me then, just give him his space. He'll come back. Don't worry about it. Everything will be okay. Let's just pull in one of these. What we got? Don't worry about it. Just give him his space, Spirit is saying. Give him his space. He is missing you. He will be back. Okay. However long it is, he will be back. He's not gone. Then things will be better between you. Just send out loving energy. Yeah, you're the magician, but also, you know, you're the magician as in your thoughts create. Okay, so make sure that you're sending out loving thoughts, loving energy, not like going over shitty stories in your head with him. Okay, we all argue with people in our heads, so watch what you're saying to him in your head, because your thoughts will get pushed out. We pick up on energy of thoughts. Okay, but also things will be creative and beneficial. Things will be all right. You will get your victory and success. There you go. And then things will go to a higher level between you. Just give him his space. You're doing the right thing. Give him his space. He'll come back. He's really thinking seriously about what he wants. He wants you. It's not over. He will be back, my lovely. And things will be better between you. Okay. Chai, my lovely, what is your question? Okay. Let's have a look. Okay. Right, okay. Spirit is saying here for you, Chai, my lovely, that you've got a bit of a trust issue. Okay, and so see, she does want to be, settle down. She does, the door to romance. You've got the key to her heart. Okay, but there is this sort of frosty atmosphere between you because of where your thoughts are going. So Spirit is saying because you're sort of, you may have been hurt before or whatever. Okay, but there's certainly a trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith and trust. You're a little bit, see how the bark of this tree, the tree is all like twisted up. You're all sort of knotted up and twisted up. And also, there is a favorable outcome. There can be a favorable outcome if you shift your thoughts and your energy. Okay, so this card is showing you swords are your mental energy. Okay, your thoughts. So the victory wreath is around this if you watch what you're thinking. Okay. Yes, they definitely are. Your security, your emotional security and financial security is in your hands. Okay, every thought that you have is like a little seed that you plant. So look at what seeds you're planting, because your thoughts are living things. What you focus on grows. So if you keep focusing on, like, I don't trust her, she's up to something, she's acting this, she's acting shady, blah 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 blah, then bingo, your wish is my command. That's what you focused on, so that's what you're going to get back. Okay, but if you focus on, no, we're in a solid loving relationships, I feel totally safe in this relationship, I feel so totally respected and loved, she will shift her energy and start showing you that love. Everybody is a reflection of you. Okay, so just, you need to have this trust, but she loves you. Okay, she loves you. And she wants things to be happy and settled down between you. So really look at where your thoughts are, because it sounds to me like you could be self-sabotaging a little bit here. Yeah, things can be beneficial between you, but also you're the magician. Your thoughts create. Okay, the magician has all the tools. He has the cups, his emotions, he has the swords, his thoughts, he has the rods, his passions and desires. He has the pentacles, his emotional and security, financial security. Everything is in your hands. You're the only one creating your reality. And people reflect back your thoughts. Yeah, free yourself, liberate yourself from all the thoughts that are not lining up to, no, my person and I are in a loving, happy, passionate, romantic, solid relationship. We are happy together. We've got a beautiful relationship. Yeah, put an end to all the troubles that you've got and start giving loving energy into this connection. Okay, we're all spiritual beings. When you take our bodies away, we're all energy. We're all from divine source. We're all from love and light. Okay, we are all pure love. It's how we see others that they will reflect back what you see of them. Okay, what you assume about yourself, what you assume about others is what you're going to get reflected back, because the outside world is just a reflection of you. Spirit or just said to me as well, you worry too much. You worry too much. Okay, there's somebody who sent a payment for 10 cards, but you only paid £2.50, and that's not the price for a 10 card reading. And it's also on an e-check, which is not going to clear for 3 to 5 working days. So I won't be doing your reading. What I will do when the check does clear on PayPal, the e-check, as they call it, okay, I will refund you. Now, sometimes it is pretty quick. It is within the 3 to 5 days. Sometimes it drags on for a lot longer. But as soon as it comes through, you will have notifications from PayPal, your end, and I will have notification to say it's cleared, and I will refund it to you, my lovely. So I will flag it up so that I don't lose it. So did you have a lovely birthday today, Addison? So is the person who sent that payment in the chat? Your initials on... No, don't focus on it. You're still very much in chaser energy. Spirit just told me then, Addison. It's not, let it go. Spirit is saying, let it go. You're not getting what you want, and you're just upsetting yourself because you're still in chaser energy. You're still relying on your world revolves around what he thinks and does, Spirit is saying. Doesn't matter. You had other people love you. Stop relying on everything that he's doing, Spirit is saying. You're not going to get the new version of him through, or the wanted version, if you're still focusing on the old. Yeah, you're continually looking. They asked me to just split the deck. You're continually looking at still what he's doing. I don't mean like looking at social media or whatever. They mean it in the sense of, your thoughts are more like, what's he doing? What's he thinking? What's he feeling about me? What's he doing today? Instead of, that 3D is an illusion. We go within. Okay, again, look at Lauren, who got her SP back by believing that she was already in that relationship. She ignored everything what 3D was showing her. She was in her inner world, happy in that relationship, even though she was in no contact. And that's how you've got to be, my lovely. You're still very much 3D focused, is what they're saying. So we don't know what happened to the PayPal person. I think you've had long enough to learn, Addison. I've been telling you this for over a year. Not going out yet. It's not bedtime yet. No. Where are you going? Well, you need to change that with a other affirmation, don't you? Okay, I think I will call it a day. It's been very quiet. And the dog is hounding me to go to bed, so she's jumping around. Right, okay, Addison, I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Don't worry about what somebody is not or is not doing or is. Okay, remember there's other people who love you. It's not just about one person, okay? Right then, my lovely, I will leave it with you. Thank you to all of you who had readings. I hope they've all helped you. You can listen to this back. And I will catch you all soon. Love and light.